Today we delve into pressing societal issues, cultural adaptations and transformative power of the arts. We have with us Consul General Mike Hankey from US Consulate Mumbai to talk on several issues. Mike Hankey, welcome to TV9.
Hey, thank you very much, Neera.
With the Gujarati adaptation of Vagina Monologue, an American play, which is the talk of the town. It's doing so well. Can you please share insights on its reception and, of course, your plans for further implementing the Gujarati adaptations or, adaptations in different Indian languages of American plays?
Well, we're so excited. The Vagina Monologues is premiering today in Gujarati here in Ahmedabad. It's already been running in Hindi to really great reception across India. I've worked on it in other languages, in Arabic and in English around the world. And we see that this play particularly helps surface questions for women and men alike of the role of women in society, women's power and agency, how to best bring women into an inclusive growth story where they have the power to address the challenges in their own lives and find solutions to them. And maybe art can be the best way to do that, to get those conversations going.
In what ways do you see the cultural bonding and the emotional bonding between Indian American societies, through this kind of adaptations?
Well, bringing it in Gujarati, that's going to reach another 50 million person audience, 5 crore people who speak Gujarati here in India. And there are so many Gujaratis of Gujarati heritage in America, so American citizens that claim the connections back here to Gujarat. I think by doing things in their own language, their regional language, we get a better fidelity, better able to really reach where people are so that they can have the discussions, because language determines so many issues of how you think about culture and society.
Exactly. So what are your plans on implementing it in different languages, other languages apart from Gujarati?
So we're going to see how this one goes. We really thank the Rotary Club of Nariman Point in Mumbai for working with us to implement the localization. And we hope if this one goes well that we could then have conversations about how do we take it even into other languages and reach crores more people.
Now, since the elections are around the corner in both the countries, India and the US, how do you see the implementation of CAA and other, growing other related issues as well?
Well, look, an election is something that we respect, is very much the decision of population in that country. And we very much respect that India, as a strong democracy, is going to be going through its process over the coming months, just as we are in the United States. And we really wish all Indians the very best in that process as they make their voices known. Regardless of who wins in both of our countries, I think that you'll see a continued focus on building a world that we share the goals for, that's free, fair, open, and prosperous. And that's separate from whichever way the politics goes. Certain things that you already see in place right now are just going to get stronger regardless of who's in the positions of power at the end of this year. And that comes back to the great collaboration that we're seeing on a people-to-people basis, whether it's through culture like the play that I was talking about, the hundreds of thousands, the lakhs of students that are traveling back and forth from India to the US, as well as in the economy, something that I was doing here in Ahmedabad today, talking with CII and the dozens of businesses that are interested in investment going in both directions. These channels and these activities are advancing our ability to help build together the resiliency and the dynamic economies that we want to see so we can get to that free, fair, and open and prosperous world that we seek.
Now, since you are in Ahmedabad, I must ask you, what are your plans of implementing the consulate office in Gujarat, given, the vibrant Gujarat Summit that recently held and a number of events that are coming up and the kind of development you see in Gujarat? What do you have to say about that?
Well, it's been a great year in U.S.-India relations, and during the Prime Minister's visit to the White House with President Biden, we announced our intention that our next consulates that we open would be in Bengaluru and in Ahmedabad here. So right now, our governments are talking at the capitals level and internally, going through the process of thinking, what might that look like, when would it open, how exactly would it be formulated? That discussion's ongoing.
Wow, that's great. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.